Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I almost forgot the Marvel's part. So far, it's been pretty good. It definitely has a little bit more RPG than action, but also it's a little bit on the chaotic side, especially as you get like lots of monsters on screen at one time. And as I'm getting more and more abilities, especially as I get more, like, once I have all of the allies with me, the whole squad, the whole team, it feels like I'm spending more of my time just staying at a distance, shooting, and then spamming everybody's abilities. Not necessarily tactically using them, but just sending them out there. Just go get them, Tiger. Do as much damage as you can. And also it helps that now that Star-Lord has an ice shot, which has assisted in previous fights. For now, though, we are heading to talk to Lady Hellbender. We are transporting our monster, Groot, for sale to hopefully get us out of having to owe money to the Nova Force. I forget the whole... Like, is it Nova Squad? Nova Corps. Nova Corps. Wow. Also, now that I'm not going to... even though I read the whole Rolling Stone article in the first video, I'm not going to... The Nova Corps. I'm not going to read this whole thing because we've already done this, but this is a nice way to kind of like summarize the plot. Like, oh, you haven't played this game for a while. I wonder how we got to this point. And you've got some cool drawings, stickers, text. But anyway, we owe the Nova Corps 7,000 credits. We hopefully will make that money back today. Also, before I continue, I want to make a rule for myself. I am not allowed to look up the ramifications of my choices before I choose them. From now on, whatever choice is presented to me, I will choose it based off my own ideas, my own interpretation of the action, and I will not look at my phone to see what will happen if I choose one thing or the other. I don't think my choice would have actually changed for this one, because, like, Groot is the more obvious choice as a monster than the raccoon. Like, the first choice, when you had to choose between the Space Llama and the parts, that felt a little bit more...
I know it can't understand me, but maybe it responds good to soothing tones.
Okay, I don't have to... Oh, nope, never mind. I do have to hold up the entire time.
Does anybody have, like, a campfire song or something we can sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay.
Oh, the campfire ladies sing this song. Doo-dar, doo-dar.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
Oh, now I know how far a click is.
2.1.
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks.
So a click is about, like,
0.6
5 steps.
Star-Lord. Some guy with scary eyes. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
Give me a menial task
Look at you.
that lasts long enough,
I'll be up in a
and
second,
I will
promise.
reminisce. Is this still the same day? We still have the same Star-Lord magazine. Sorry about that. Let's see, what do we got to read? We got guns blazing, being more effective. The art of the art of gratuitous violence. I mean, Star-Lord is actually kind of banging, though. Like, why do we even have licensed music in this, Samantha Fox is... I approve of that poster. Why do we even have licensed music when, like, Star-Lord is already hot like Samantha Fox? Yeah, we have reflections. We have more room to explore. Like this piano.
Mom says Grandpa used to play this a lot when she was a kid, but it's been busted ever since I can remember. Andy says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush. Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
Is that why he doesn't want to share the toothbrush with Groot? I mean, I still probably wouldn't want to use a toothbrush. Like, where does Groot physiology and human physiology... Who left this refrigerator door open? Why is that a problem for Star-Lord in every single timeline? Who's leaving these refrigerator doors open?
Enough to spend the night in the yard soon. I love falling asleep looking at the stars, wondering what might be out there.
Soon you will know, kid. Soon you will know. I don't know if you'll be better off, though. Maybe. Like that mining vessel wasn't better off knowing what was in the stars.
It's gonna be so cool.
What have we got? Animal Graveyard by Mary DeMarle? We got Hero Chase. I'm not interested in Hero Chase. I'm interested in Hero Quest. If you had a copy of Hero Quest, I'd be all over that. Because mine is gone. Long gone. Her ghost in the fog. Frustrating situations abound. 50 years of baseball greatness. What a scene, the novel. Like, do any of the other Guardians know that Star-Lord is a band on Earth?
Well, 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 look who decided to finally come up.
Where's my cake?
I warned you.
No, you didn't.
I am so full.
Mom.
Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke.
Pac-Man cake.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing.
I liked your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over you.
Mom.
What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh,
What huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie? Tonight?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case.
It might have
No,
butts.
I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
If you go out of the house
Pretty
and into
please.
another
don't
building,
Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No, of course not.
and I think that's the whole moral
Okay, give me my
dilemma
purse.
of Peter Quill / Star-Lord. Like, he's an idiot, but he's well-intentioned.
Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
Like, he
20
actually
bucks.
does care.
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
So I don't actually, like, I feel like because I've only watched the movies, like, who is Star-Lord's father in the comic books?
Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
Yeah, I'm not a baby anymore.
Boring.
Baking whole grains. The magic of pasta.
How are you getting to the movie?
Pasta
Andy said his older brother would give us a ride.
something.
Make sure he brings you back too.
Gotta remember to give this to Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star-Lord patch on his jacket, too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it.
Yeah, you can't both be into the same bands. Idiot. Complete idiot to be
I know the real
liking
reason
the
you don't
same
wanna finish the
music.
game. You're just scared that I'll beat you.
I still have lots of time to stage a comeback.
Can we pet the
Hey,
dog?
Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
Oh.
Will Dan and Andy be spending the night? You can all help me with the yard work in the morning.
I knew there had to be a catch. Oh, crap. I'm gonna miss Knight Rider. Guess I'll just have to wait for the rerun.
It's longer, but is it better? Ah, this would be the game.
Mom's pretty close to winning this game.
Is this Risk, but upside down? Did they reinvent Risk and make it upside down? Oh my gosh. No, this is the side. I've never actually played... Have I played Risk? A full game? I might have played Risk once in my life, at most. Another copy of Hero Chase? Ooh, hold on. What is this? Is this Oz? Rinky-Tink in Oz. The Patchwork Girl of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Is Wizard of Oz, what's this? That's the thing for like when its copyright has gone public domain. I don't remember if I want to say Wizard of Oz, the novels, may or may not be public domain. Probably not, because they haven't made a stupid horror movie about it. But then again, like Dorothy has shown up in other materials, so she might be public domain at this point. But like only the novels, like the movie probably isn't.
I miss them so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter. Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
Kid, I guess your mullet is slightly better.
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement. I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent. Sure, it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds? Pretty slim, I bet.
Yeah, that's the space that I feel like I'm in, where it's like, is there life on other planets? My first answer is yes. Given a universe infinite in size, there would have to be life on other planets. But what are the odds that we would see said life? When you consider the distances, when you consider that every civilization would have to essentially go through some means of growing pains in order to rise from their own Neanderthal-esque versions to the paths of technology to being able to leave their planets in order to traverse the stars themselves. Like, you look at the movie Independence Day, those ships didn't really seem to be traveling particularly fast. Like, they didn't seem to really be worried about their own home that they were leaving behind. But then I don't think they really worried about that part in Independence Day. But yeah, the odds that there is life in other planets, that they're space worthy, that they are heading in this direction anytime soon, are all relatively low.
Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
Oh, does Mom still look up into the stars in search of Dad? And you got 2 5-inch floppy disks? I don't know why you would need 2 of them. I remember my first PC had a 3.5-inch floppy disk and a 5.25-inch. Oh, this would be, looks like they have 3.5-inch. No 5.25-inch for this one. Polaroid camera. Owls of North America.
Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real?
Those are hardcore UFOs, not the softcore UFOs.
Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer. Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad.
Especially with that that ball. Like, how was she even able to roll it down the lane with all of those non-curved surfaces? Ah, and a fancy gift wrapping.
I know it sounds crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right?
All right, so maybe, I guess I don't really know how accurate Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was with Pete's father. Like, I don't want to assume 100% accuracy.
At last.
Oh, I guess we're going to have to wait for another flashback.
We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. As I was saying, you don't trust me, Rocket?
With Groot? Flark, no. I ain't putting his bark solely in your hands.
Your call, Peter.
You're just jealous my plan's better. You're green with envy.
Better than black and blue.
Try it, lady. I got 12,000 volts with your name on it.
Could really use a voice of reason here, Peter.
I'm sure you can trust Gamora with that thing that I was definitely paying attention to. I trust her with my life.
I'd trust her with your life, too. Just not with Groot.
Hey, mean.
I've got a lot more experience sneaking into places than you do.
Okay, we
Guardians
probably
of the
shouldn't be saying
Galaxy.
these things out loud.
Well, you do live on a mud ball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What he means is you will have. We're huge in the Kree system.
What's in the box?
A rare creature, last of his kind, and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new. All right, get going before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer,
Whatever.
All
not
right.
exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
The tree is no killer.
We have a solid
Showing me I
plan.
wrote it.
That's a bold statement.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
It's a Flarkin army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen Orthos tamed. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her whole monster mash on tour.
I stand corrected.
Oh, look, there's the ships that she has to take her Monster Mash on
Why did
tour.
we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Great question.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Yeah, we didn't have the
Hellbender is no
cage.
fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
I'm sure she'll.
Are you Flarkin kidding me? Look at this place. How's Gamora supposed to find Groot once we've sold him?
I'll find someone who knows and listen.
You're gonna ask for directions?
Never said I'd ask.
Screw this. I'm not gonna let you just wing it with Groot. We're doing it my way.
I'm not winging it.
Gamora knows what she's doing. She'll find a map or something.
Because I'm the navigator, right?
Then navigate yourself out of my way. I'm taking my tracking device, and I'll get him out myself.
A Galeran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
A woman with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one and one for all.
That's surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Yep, just now.
Yeah.
Totally off the top of my head.
There's no way any of these characters would be able to figure out.
Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
Seknarf Prime's monster god of hate sacrifices to Gooski were the only thing keeping him from destroying all life on the planet.
By my queen's competence.
All right, let's see what Lady Hellbender looks like after all of this introduction. Most of it by
I know what you mean. Do not blame me for your food. You are
by
not the
Drex.
first to claim they have captured a Tara Tara.
That is a tall throne.
Doubt its authenticity.
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, this probably turns into something absolutely terrifying. Oh, it's a mimic.
You are free here.
Ma'am. Okay, super tough,
Bring
but
in the next
also
seller
probably
and
very
transfer
loyal.
10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh.
Ma'am, we're trying to do a transaction. You don't have to be so horny on Maine.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Yes.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible.
I mean, that is still technically true.
Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out. Name your terms, Destroyer.
20,000 units.
20,000?
The creature is not monstrous like the creepy little beast. But
So,
it is a capable warrior and it possesses regenerative qualities.
Peter Quill has a translator unit. The translator unit translates what other aliens say to him in English. But it doesn't speak Groot's language. Is it the translator just translating everything Groot says into I am Groot? Why those specific words? is this kind of like a Superman-esque sort of situation where like, oh, that's not the letter S, it means hope?
Also, is the last of its species. 20,000 units is sufficient compensation.
No.
High roller.
No. What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Well, then you're an idiot, lady.
Fuck.
Groot, he's the best monster you could buy. Either you pay us what he's worth.
Rocket Drax has this.
Name your terms, then.
15,000. And you stay.
Whoa, you want to buy Drax?
Not buy. Invest. I could use a warrior like you at my side.
I have other commitments.
Yeah.
Shame. We could have had such fun together. 12,000 for the Flora Colossus, then.
12,000 is not
Not
nearly
that bad for a Flora... whatever, deal. 12,000 units it is.
Drax was surprisingly effective at negotiating with Lady Hellbender. And we've gotten a profit of 5,000 units. Okay, be sure to wink with your correct eye. Yeah, we went from third. Are we even going to need?
Grow ravenous. You will stay among my hellraisers and revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. We will accept your invitation to just stay here for the night.
You guys were supposed to wait for me. You took too long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Signarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new editions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Boy, when these guys
There's the stealth.
They're heavily inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. My best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few scut knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax. Right, don't you understand?
Dead is quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything. And don't do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
It's game over, man. Game over. All right.
Hand it to the lady. She knows how to throw a party. It was like this with the Ravagers, too. Y'all was a real work hard, play hard sort.
Thanos doing either usually ended up with murder.
We comparing Scuddy father figures? Because mine gave me a shock collar for my birthday. Once we ditch this place, I will show you guys a real party.
I will construct festive headwear worthy of this celebration.
Really? Is that your thing?
Now the Ravagers, there's a bunch that knew how to party. Throne room entrance is down there, so we just gotta, you know,
Leap our way across the chasm.
quietly.
Gotta say, this is not what I had in mind when you pitched this whole hero for hire thing.
Maybe Hellbender will give you a job.
I'm not the one she was interested in.
She's right. We should have just sold Drax.
That's not what I said.
Come on, you were thinking it. She was practically begging for a night with the big galoot. Not pimps, Rocket. And the plan is going just fine as is. Still,
I mean, if we were pimps, that might actually make us more respectable business people than what we're doing now. Like, we broke into one place to try to get a monster in hopes of selling to Lady Hellbender, only to cause problems with now 2 different factions.
Past another bunch of lightweights.
You're sure that tracker of yours is reliable?
Trust me, this baby's paid for itself.
Oh, you actually paid for it?
I trust Rocket's doodad. Remember that time when on Sara? I remember no such time. Before your days, Muscles. Quill got caught stealing eggs from this place on Sakaar.
Why am I not surprised?
My doodad led me straight to him, hiding in a spike hatchery. I was not hiding. Yes, you were. Admit it.
Okay, but you probably have stories about the doodad in which I was incredibly brave.
Magic, Rocket. It is not magic. Just saying, have a little faith, Woolberry. My tech built them thumpers. It's gonna pop this door, and it'll find Groot.
It's shameful that Lady Hellbender's minions are so busy.
Am I good or am I good? Those were the same options. Okay.
Then give one of the 2 answers.
Come on, you skeggy.
I knew that thing was junk.
Look, we saw him take Groot down the elevator, right? So we just gotta find the controls.
Lady Ladi-Da's probably got him on her fancy chair up there.
We are down here.
Hellbender used some sort of rising stairs. There's gotta be a way of activating them from ground level.
Let's see, vertical access to monster pens, no access without authorization. Oh, hold on. Got some components here. We got some components.
Normal friggin' ground level chair.
It is intended to inspire fear in her adversaries.
If we can't find a switch, maybe we can get access to the circuitry itself.
No, it's deadly if thrown.
Come on, buddy. Do something.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just, Groot ain't moving or nothing.
Perhaps he is asleep.
He's probably just in a cage.
Just in a cage? Quill, you better be making some progress.
Let's see, there's the throne. There's the activator. Controls power flow to exterior outlet, powered by nearby circuit.
The Signarfian night air is refreshing.
Smells like eggs.
Burnt hair.
Indeed.
Maybe there's a control panel inside there you can hack.
It's possible.
All right, Drax, try to clear that rubble.
At once.
Let's see what's hiding back there.
Yeah.
Think you could have made more noise with that?
Of course. But you did not ask.
Next time I will consider asking.
All right, I'm sending the schematic to your visor. Just follow the wiring and tell me which junctions to switch.
Okay.
What are they doing trying to run this much current through one capacitor?
Whoops! Must be Seknarf's soothing sounds, volume 2.
I believe those are monster mating calls.
Okay, that's a little freaky.
Okay, let's switch to there.
Here?
Done.
Cool! It changed, I can see it!
Doesn't take much to impress you.
Alright, when that's gonna go there.
The primary and secondary relays are connected, you Zarnooks.
Your tone conveys negativity.
Means if one fails, they both fail.
That does seem negative.
Switch this.
Done.
This one. Oh, here.
Yep.
And maybe that one. That one.
Okay, here. And here.
Got
Rocket,
it.
did that work?
It's half powered, but I don't got enough juice to flip the circuit yet. There's gotta be a second node.
Okay.
Yeah, I see one over there.
Rocket?
Cramped and dusty. Smells like wet fur.
Switch this.
Done.
Okay, what did I accidentally switch off?
This one.
Peter?
What?
Ah,
Got company! Is killing permitted now, Peter Quill? Yes, now! Kill him now!
You don't stand a chance!
I'm ready! With pleasure! Your magical mask malfunction, Peter Quill!
His brain malfunction.
yeah, all the time, really. Get rid of you.
Big misunderstanding!
Really?
Oh, they'll get the point.
I had no tire.
Nah.
I don't think these guys share your feelings.
Oh, let's actually get rid of you first.
No one misses these guys.
How can you tell they're genuine? It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill. Big problems call for the big...
Well, that was not ideal.
Hey, no
No.
witnesses, no problem.
Maybe Hellbender won't miss them.
I'm sure we're digging our own graves at this point. Ah, that's what I accidentally did.
House Lady Hellbender operates the elevator with her mind.
What the flark was that?
Just a little slip. No big deal.
For all we know, you may have just reconfigured the entire fortress.
Nah, probably just lowered a height a bit or something. There, keep it like that. I can get up to the throne now.
Better hope that panel actually works, because I'm out of things to tinker with down here.
Of course it'll work.
Yeah. It'll be great. Everything's fine. I'm fine. How are you?
See? Nailed it. That is the wrong elevator.
What?
He's right. Groot went down on the other side.
Well, it's the only one we got, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again.
Look, I'm sure they both lead to the same place.
Your voice does not convey certainty.
I'm mostly sure.
This is it. We're almost there.
I gotta say, this is going pretty smooth.
It has been considerably less.
I was going to say, this is your definition of
Okay,
smooth?
Yeah, we had that one kink, but at least no one raised the alarm.
That's what you call a kink?
It'll be smooth sailing from here.
What the piece of scut?
Right on cue.
It's not that. Something's wrong.
Heads up, more guards.
I would give a wide berth, Peter Quill.
Oh, come on, you hunk of junk.
Is your device not working anymore?
Clark. Anyone else got a bad feeling all of a sudden?
Rocket, keep it down.
Stuff it, Quill. Groot's tracker just went dark.
You said we're almost there. I'm sure he's fine.
You sure as scut. Groot!
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. At least he didn't wake anyone on his way.
The rodent has tiny padded feet.
But I have components.
Imagine the headache these guys will have when they wake up.
Let's just make sure we're not here when that happens.
Okay, where are we going? That way? Okay, I was wondering if that space, like these items on the floor here, were things. But they are not.
It certainly is not best that we simply cut their throats while they sleep.
Very sporting of you, Drax. And yes, I'm sure.
Why did they leave so many jugs out just on the floor? Really, Lady Hellbender, you really need to look in how your revelers revel. They could organize themselves a little bit.
We do not wait.
Thanks, Drax.
What's
All right.
with this place and no railings? It's like they got the architect from the Death Star.
I am not familiar with that installation.
We should probably split up.
Why, hello, monsters. I wonder how many of these monsters were just made for this sequence, or will we have to fight them later?
I'm not seeing any breeding pairs. Maybe she keeps them separate.
Maybe Hellbender would not sell you a collection of duplicates.
Jeez, what sort of creature is bad enough that even Hellbender keeps it in a cage?
That is true.
Fucking prison. We should let all these things loose.
Doesn't seem so bad. They're like pets.
Like pets.
Okay, what is this?
Spend enough time in a cage.
Oh, well, cages have bars.
Ah, there's Groot. But also, what is this thing over here? What are you? Groot! There you are.
Marky, we found him! Over here!
Groot! Easy there, bud. I'll get you out in a flash.
Whoa! Hey! Let's not turn him into kindling.
Stand back. I will breach the perimeter.
It's too thick.
Well, you see, Drax is also pretty thick.
That's it. Just like the Urago drop, bud. On 3, 2.
Oh, he could have just left.
Switch. Scripted down to your bark. You know, we'd have showed up sooner, but twinkle the toes.
Good to have you back, Groot. Now all we need is an exit. I guess Groot knows the way.
I mean, we just sold him to a monster ranch, but
Say something.
I'm not expecting him to be happy.
Shut it, Quill. What did I do? You're the one who insisted on this stupid plan. Now that freaking monster queen has, I don't know.
Traumatized him.
Let's see, with so many interesting and largely unknown creatures arriving almost every cycle, I have begun to put together a care and feed newsletter for each section. Please read it carefully and come to me if you have any questions. Species, Sporknot. Diet, omnivore, especially enjoys thistles and kittens. Recommend daily walks, seems to appreciate the area beneath the salt flats. Health, specimen seems healthy, awaiting blood work for confirmation. Bit of a limp in left foreleg. Species, Pugilum, diet carnivore, especially voracious. Exercise, drop live prey into cell and let the delightful creature murder them. It really is fascinating to watch. Health, specimen is on the mend after devouring that young Warthos. I had no idea it was such a glutton. I guess that's where they got the skull. Species, undetermined. This creature defies most of what we know. Further study is necessary. It does not appreciate captivity, so be extremely cautious when cleaning out the pen and during feeding times. Diet, unknown. What it refuses one day, it devours the next. Further study necessary. Exercise. After 3 near escapes already, creature is to remain in its pen until a suitable area is built. Specimen is robust, almost frightening so. Flora colossus. Diet, herbivore. Would that make it a cannibal? Suggest starting with yarrow roots with molasses. Exercise. Supervised exercise time in Walden Garden. Health. Specimen is slightly malnourished, covered in several scars and healed wounds, but in overall good health. Seems lonely. Suggest finding a creature, small companion. Finding creature, small animal companion.
Exactly.
Like a rodent, like a raccoon.
Are you hurt?
Does Groot need a small raccoon to join him?
Perhaps the tree has been bewitched.
She did do something to that Taratara.
So no one's gonna talk about the fact that he's walking around naked.
Hey, come on, talk to me, bud. What did that Bethune Flarka do?
Oh, crap.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know us?
You fools thought you could cheat me and suffer no consequence.
Groot.
Ah, the other one was the mimic.
Which one
They
of
just
you
showed me
would
the
be
mimic.
wise to entrust your absurd scheme to a Flora Colossus? You call him friend, yet you ignore his very nature, overlooking the fact that he is
The worst liar in history.
I told you, he can't just pretend to be monstrous.
To his credit, he kept your secret for almost an hour.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
All right, we know who our enemies are.
Feast upon them!
All right, Dweller in Darkness. And he has...
Okay, that's a true monster. Well, let's make it truly dead. This thing could do with a few less arms.
appendages vulnerable when within range. Tentacles can be severed or frozen. Expelled projectiles can be utilized as weapons. Okay. That...
Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
You will not go. Crush them!
It will not be so fearsome when it has no arms! Now this is a monster worthy of legend! Then we'll be legendary when we kill it!
Nice to meet you!
I will enjoy this!
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the best plan.
We ain't dead yet!
No. I guess there's that.
For that!
All right.
Now, swing!
We will need to fell this for one appendage at a time!
Destroy their lives!
Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender! Yeah!
All right, so we build up the stamina meter.
Come on, put him down!
Feel this?
Bust off the smart bomb! I'm willing to negotiate!
The sound of your voice appears to enrage her.
We've got to freeze it in its tracks!
All right.
Not again! Enough toying with them! End this!
She's sending shapes at us.
And beware the spine protrusion! Don't have to tell me twice!
Now, attack!
She's sending basic geometry at us.
On them, my pet!
Never see it coming! She's not gonna let this one go!
No, I don't think so.
Why would this thing even exist?
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun, right?
Crush them!
No, no, no. I gotcha.
Overwhelm them!
Ah, damn it.
Now's your chance, Gamora!
Dodge this! Come on, just give me a shot!
If I can freeze it, you can slice it! Destroy!
Okay. Oh. Ah.
They are a secondary concern.
Yeah.
Like we don't have enough problems already!
Hey, at least the jellyfish die real good.
Yeah.
Carve him a new play on the herd!
Time!
With fervor!
She's not gonna let this one go!
That's a problem for later!
Yeah. And now,
You
maybe.
must feed my pet!
Look, it's sucking up that goop.
All right, let's see if I can resurrect Groot while in between fights,
Destroy them, my pet!
in between rounds.
Something, photosynthesis?
Sorry, bud. Hey, says thanks, Quill?
Oh, there, that was it.
Go, get them! What's next, Peter?
Now, overwhelm them!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Okay.
Been too long!
Like a hot knife!
And up high! Red belly down!
Nice kill! I'm kind of jealous.
Ah.
No!
Brute, slow him down! Come on, you overgrown octopus!
Just give me an opening!
Gamora, slice him up!
Cut to
Excellent.
pieces! I think it's trying to heal! My brother! What have they done to you?
Nope, he's still going.
Ends now! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy! Get it?
They could be useful!
Useful if you want to get burned!
What is next, Peter
Want to
Quill?
see some fireworks?
We probably can throw them at.
How many lives has this thing got?
How many of these shapes does it
What
have?
flavor do you think that one was?
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
A creature mocks us with its regenerative jiggling!
Prepare yourself, thief! Cut him down, brute!
Your own weapon shall be your downfall!
As long as we don't miss! Oh, damn night!
Ah, damn it. Maybe I needed to hit Y at a distance.
Of course this thing spits molten cores!
Getting desperate!
Is it getting desperate? Ah,
Destroy the cores to kill them!
ah. I freeze it and then Drax can toss it.
Get it?
Then let's put this one on ice!
My limits are being tested!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
I'm sure we're fine.
Ha! Jiggly and deadly! What gives? Drax, destroy!
No mercy!
That thing must get killer heartburn!
That seems unlikely.
Ah,
Groot's wondering why we don't just destroy the core!
Time's up!
I'm mostly trying to survive.
Of course this thing spits molten cores! I do not see why that was obvious. You owe me one, Quill.
Thanks, Buzzy!
Ah,
Even she's got her limits.
That was too close!
That's why I'm here!
ah, damn it.
Look out!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you.
Ah, and I'm down. Son of a. It feels like there are just so many bad guys. And I'm just waiting for that next molten core.
Done to you! This ends now!
Like, this is less of a test of.
Upon them!
This is more of a test of, like,
Those things are hot and heavy! Get
my regeneration ability.
it? Guys, huddle up!
Sure, why not? This is probably a waste of a huddle.
We're killing it out there, Quill.
You see the look on their faces when they see me razoring down from on high?
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's got him tied up in a
I
bow.
know! Never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun!
Okay, yes. I get that it's all bubbly and sparkly out there. We're blasting shots at them and it's so much fun. But if we lose our focus, if we can't let go of these crazy thoughts spinning us upside down, we're done. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer. Let me in.
All right.
Warm than my pet.
All right. So getting a little bit
I am not sure, but I am sure that you have crushed it.
like this is just a crowd of these spiky shaped things. Oh, hold on.
How many lives has this thing got? One.
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun, right?
Let's.
We're about to have more problems!
Get rid of you. Get rid of the shield.
Your own weapon shall be your downfall.
As long as we don't miss!
You must destroy the core.
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes
Ah,
inside.
son of a.
The end draws nigh, Lady Hellbender.
Damn it.
That thing must get killer heartburn!
That's the least of its concerns.
There we go.
Core's gonna blow.
No, no.
Well, don't get your branches blown off.
Someone got stabbed.
All right.
Guys, we did it!
They live! Bring me Nasha!
Everybody grab a bike!
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be. Yeah. We just exchanged one problem for another. Like, we would have probably been better off imprisoned by the Nova Corps. Probably. I don't know. Like, maybe we could have come up with something. I don't know.
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now,
That was a ride.
we have to find Nova Corps
We've made
and
an awful mistake.
pay off our
And
debt.
an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the? Guys, hold on!
Okay, we need to spend some money on ship repair.
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
But I need my bones. Have you tried walking around boneless? It just doesn't work.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Only after the talking tree betrayed us. I do not speak tree.
Hey, you got a problem with Groot, you got a problem with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corral.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki,
Is it true? Really?
there's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you
left. We went to the quarantine zone. I sunk aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were in bed. I knew the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Novacore.
Can you fix
No,
it?
I think there's something else.
Yeah, keep your star pants on. I'll go check the array.
Bring her back. I didn't even know that. I just have to.
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
Why did we save the space llama? It's actively electrocuting you, space llama. Stop chewing on it.
Rocket, relax. It's just an array.
Just an array. Look at it, Quill. Where am I gonna get the parts to fix that? It's flarked! I told you it was a mistake to keep that thing. But did you listen to me? Oh, no! We don't listen to Rocket. He just has to fix the frickin' ship.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the doc to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need. And he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
No, we cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thing you chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the
I don't
entire
know.
Novacore fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right. We made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
We're already looking over one shoulder for the Monster Queen. We don't need both shoulders. We only have so many shoulders to look over.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else.
Or else what?
Get out of my tail, Quill. I'm busy.
Yeah, all right. Let's see, there was a Chitauri cuff somewhere. It told me where. Oh, it's right there.
What's up, Muscles? Pissed about the array, too?
Are those Chitauri handcuffs?
What? Oh, yeah.
Strange thing to collect. And I collect some pretty weird stuff.
I know, I saw in your room, your dolls.
It's not like that. I found him in the quarantine zone and I just kept him.
Why?
Don't know. As a reminder of who I used to be, how I got here, it's stupid.
Not necessarily. You want to talk about it?
Ever been to Chitauri Prime?
More times than I care to admit.
Then you know what it's like. How they're like. Scritching, scratching, hissing, reptilian stuff of nightmares.
Oh, yeah. Hard to forget.
I've seen some pretty messed up movies, but nothing came close to what it was like living on Chitauri Prime. I was just a kid. I didn't even know aliens were real until they showed up in my backyard. And now?
And now you're surrounded by aliens.
There aren't a lot of humans out here. Sure, there's a few of us kicking around.
Richard Ryder.
Right, that guy. Might as well be an alien. Point is...
Richard Ryder?
I'm pretty much alone.
Should I know who that is?
All because the Chitauri saw me as a valuable asset.
Not just the Chitauri. Thanos.
Of course, your dad was pulling the strings. I think I'd almost rather Thanos over those lizards.
I can promise you that Thanos would not have been the better option.
Maybe. I mean, do you know what the Chitauri do to their prisoners? The unvaluable ones? They throw them into an arena and make them fight monsters. They take bets, sabotage favorite prisoners by breaking a leg or an arm. All of it for their messed up insect entertainment.
You survived, Peter. Men stronger than Drax have been slaughtered in those arenas. You lived.
Yeah, I survived all right. As a bargaining chip.
Would you have preferred death?
I don't know. Back then, maybe. Now, not so much.
Then be glad you made it out at all. Helen knows I'm glad you did.
Well, thank you. Also, apparently, Richard Rider is the hero Nova, who I know absolutely nothing about except his name is Nova, and his actual name is Richard Rider.
I don't know if you know this, but my dad is kind of the king of Spartax.
I know.
Who's the king of Spartax?
I mean,
what's the Spartax?
Of course you do. You're you.
Yeah, and it's not exactly a secret. It's what I would have done, kidnap the progeny of a powerful leader to control them. I mean, Helen knows how long they kept you. Except that it was for the express purpose of keeping the Spartoi Empire from joining the Resistance.
Ah, so that's why he was plucked off of his off of Earth.
4 years. That's how long they had me. 4 Earth years. And a few days.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. For a long time, I thought my dad would come get me. Raise an army, send in spies to break me out, something. But he didn't. Guess it wasn't politically advantageous.
Fathers suck sometimes. Trust me.
At least your dad wanted you. Even after the war, my wouldn't see me.
Want is a nice way of saying kidnapped. Make no mistake, Peter.
Because,
you're the only one who was stolen from their home.
Thanos wasn't exactly her father.
You went to Spartax?
Even had a speech worked out and everything. Hey, Dad, it's me. Your son you left to rot in a Shatari prison? It was that or punch him. I was undecided. Still am. Getting into the White House would have been easier.
White House?
Basically, my dad loves bureaucratic bullcrap. I thought being his only son would be enough to get me an audience.
Oh, but he never actually met him.
The Spartoi Empire was in political shambles after the Galactic War.
He was too busy to see his kid? Yeah, I got the message loud and clear. I lost everything I ever loved because of him, and he wouldn't even look me in the eye.
I'm so sorry, Peter.
Don't be, I just really want to punch him. Anyway.
You never know. You might get the opportunity.
Yeah. I guess.
All right, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.